Yo, what is going on, guys? So, I just got an iPhone 15 like about 2 days ago, and look at this. I am recording right now without a cord. I'm trying out Air server for the first time. Basically, screen mirroring without a cord. So, this might be the new method. But yeah, let's go ahead jump to the forums to get to the topic of today's video, which is the balance update, the rebalancing for Kushala and Chee'ilth. So, my guesstimation, before I knew about this was just that I think both champs are probably going to remain the same. I think both of them are pretty good, and I really just don't really see any big changes, coming to either of them. So, let's jump in here and see. So, hey all, balance team with an update for Champions Review, Kushala and Chee'ilth. So, let's start with Kushala. As the third Ghost Rider and the fifth Sorcerer Supreme in the battle round, Kushala immediately made a mark on the contest. Kushala thrives in buff-heavy matchups, which, with her ignition buffs, is nearly every fight. Players quickly picked up her to counter Maestro with her Soul Barb, and she has settled into more of a generalist over time. On top of that, Kushala's blessings provide a strong set of utility to help Kushala mitigate potential threats across the battle realm. So far, we're happy with how Kushala has performed in her target matchups and game modes, and she will be staying as is. Yeah, like I would have bet a lot of money on that. It's a DLL champ. I think the only time any of his champions have ever been changed, really, was the Absorbing Man. Slight change defensively, to not so that if you die to him multiple times, the region's not quite as bad. Like, other than that, I don't think any of his characters have really had any big changes, and it's because he's one of the best designers, we've ever seen. So I think Kushala is a really good champion. After I awakened her, I've started to use her a lot more lately. Man, she's so good. She counters Bullseye, she counters Maestro, she counters just so much stuff, dude. I really like her. I really do. My only thing I don't like about Kushala is that she's not the best defender. If she was a better defender, dude, she'd probably already be ranked 3 for me. But just because she lacks there a little bit, I don't think she can be a rank 3 candidate. But I do really like her, and she's very, very powerful. What about Chee'ilth? Chee'ilth, I haven't been using much at all lately, but when I first pulled her as a 7-star, I was using her a lot back then. Maybe she just fit those battleground metas better as well, but lately I just haven't really had a use for her. But I still think she's a pretty great champ. So let's see what we got here. So, armed with her trusty Adz axe and with the help of Brother Grizzly and Sister Eagle, Chee'ilth joined the battle realm with a flexible playstyle, powerful skill utility, and cleanse and tranquilize. So far, we're happy with Chee'ilth's matchup spread in Alliance War and Battlegrounds, as her most effective matchups consist of high-performing science defenders such as Jessica Jones, Spot, and Void. See, that's part of the problem here. It says her most effective matchups. Dude, I can't tell you the last time I fought a Spot in Battlegrounds. It's been multiple seasons. I'm the guy with the rank 3 spot, so my spot gets banned a fair bit, and I don't even put him on defense that much. When I use him on attack. So Spot, don't ever see that guy on defense. Void, yeah, the only time I see Void on defense is when there's metas, that apply debuffs. And I mean, yeah, Chee'ilth will be really good for that. But like in normal metas, rarely ever see Void as a defender. Jessica Jones, she's probably like in more decks and used more on defense, but even still, don't see her that often. So, like, yeah, I think that's just, I guess, part of the problem that, Chee'ilth's, her best matchups are just rare to see in Battlegrounds. So as a defender, we're seeing players adapt to her threats and cleanse in her Bleed Through Block ability as her defensive win rate has stabilized over time. That makes sense as well. When she first came out, she was getting some kills on defense. She was clapping cheeks. So now, again, don't really see her on defense as much because people understand how she works now. She's not that difficult to fight. Bait special ones, keep your distance. Don't let her hit your block to apply bleed, so you should be fine. So all in all, we're happy with how Chee'ilth has been performing so far. Yeah, I saw both of these coming. Makes total sense. But because of that, what does that mean? Are we getting a champion buff? Let's find out. What's next? So, in previous balance reviews, when neither champion under review required rebalancing, we added updates to older champions to the champion pipeline over the last year. These updates range from full kit overhauls, Hulk, Spider-Man, to moderate updates, Red Skull, Luke Cage, and value-only updates, America Chavez. These champions were selected for a variety of reasons. For example, we targeted Red Skull for a moderate update, as we identified that the tech class needed additional support defensively in PvP game modes, Battlegrounds, and Alliance Wars. We saw that America Chavez was close to where her initial targets were and needed some small tuning changes to get her there. Makes sense. Nightcrawler was chosen for his update as he provided a unique defensive threat for the mutant class in his evades, while his attacking abilities could be updated to align with traditional mutant ability and prowess. These factors alongside the theme of our first saga led to Nightcrawler entering the update pipeline. See, now, I have no problem with any of these. These all make complete and total sense to me. What about Luke Cage? Why did you buff Luke Cage? Why did you buff Red Guardian? Like, after just buffing Hulk and Spider-Man, you know, two science where's the explanation for them? That's the explanation I want to hear, because I think there's way too much emphasis on these science champions being buffed when the science class is already the best class in the game, kind of by a lot. So where's the explanation on Luke Cage? That's what I would have liked to read. The rest of these make total sense, and I never questioned any of these, but Luke Cage and Red Guardian. I guess Red Guardian was kind of promised a buff a while ago, but then, you know, real life Russia stuff was happening, so I think that's why they dialed back on that. So that one does kind of make sense. It got delayed, now they're just doing it. But Luke Cage makes absolutely no sense to me, and I will continue to say that because he's already been buffed. That was his second buff. Like, give some other champion some love. Give Iron Fist some love. Let's Luke Cage's best friend. Where is his buff? Where is his buff? Where is his Immortal Iron Fist counterparts buff? Where are those? That is what I want to know. But alright, moving on. We're going to tweak how we cadence our champion updates, as we're looking to target champions who require bigger kit changes than a value-only update and are candidates for updates closer to Overhaul level. That's what I like to hear, you know. It's nice to have, you know, these small tune-ups and make champions, you know, a little bit better and stuff, but it's way more satisfying when there's just an absolute bottom feeder garbage champion of the contest that never gets used, that hasn't been used in over half a decade, and they take that champion and they completely turn that champion into something new and completely relevant. That is what we love, you know, like Magneto. Magneto was a great example of that. Hulk, another fantastic example of that. Juggernaut, another unreal example of that, you know. So, since these are larger scale updates which require additional time to design and develop, we plan to continue on working on champion updates separately from our monthly balance reviews. Which, yeah, like I don't know why buffs and balance reviews need to be even in the same realm. You know, like, keep that separate. Like, whether or not champions are getting tuned up or rebalanced, you know, that shouldn't affect the buff program. You know, it was Kabam's idea to add this whole rebalancing program a long time ago, and it's not like they asked our permission for it. You know, if they asked the community, what would you guys rather have, the rebalancing program or the buff program to buff old champions? I'm pretty sure the community would have unanimously voted for the buff program. You know, so it's not like Kabam really gave us a choice. So yeah, they should absolutely be separate. So our current target is to release one update every saga, so every 3 months. So if we're getting one full overhaul every 3 months, I don't know. I mean, if they can actually just at least stick to their word on that and deliver, okay? Because Kabam has said other things in the past. You know, at one point it was 2 buffs per month. So, you know, that would be like 6 buffs over the course of 3 months. Now it's just 1. You know, so they've really slowed down, but, you know, I am a firm believer in quality over quantity. You know, some of these buffs, like I said, you know, Luke Cage, Red Guardian, I haven't even played them yet. I haven't even tried them. I don't know, maybe I should, but like, that's just quantity, you know. Those are quantity buffs. I want quality buffs like Hulk, like Magneto, you know, some real game changers. And complete garbage champ is going to be getting a buff. So they've told us here, this change to the cadence means we'll be looking to release one update per saga regardless of any rebalances planned. Thank God, that should be separate. Additionally, to make sure our team has enough runway to keep both initiatives going, future champion updates and rebalances will no longer go through a CCP beta phase to prior their release. Wait, did we not say which champion was getting the buff? because it says, or maybe it only says here, but it's Superior Iron Man. Superior Iron Man is getting an overhaul, dude. This champion right here, you guys might not even know who I'm talking about. This guy is so forgettable. I honestly have forgot for years. Like, years have gone by, and I was like, oh yeah, that champion exists. Because, like, he's just so forgettable. This guy right here, Superior Iron Man. I don't know what Kabam's obsession with buffing the Iron Mans are. Like, Iron Man Infinity War has been buffed. OG Iron Man's been buffed, full rework, or remix, as I like to call it. Now Superior Iron Man's getting buffed. Like, what is with the fascination with these Iron Man characters? I don't know, but this one, at least it's not another tech one. You know, this guy is very unique. He looks pretty cool. The suit is interesting. So this one I am actually kind of excited for. I am. This character, even though he's Iron Man, he's a little different. He's not tech. They can do just different things with him. I'm really not even like sure. Like, let me actually read this guy's bio. Alright, so Tony Stark has always had an impressive ego, but following an inversion spell during the Axis event, which brought out the worst aspects of his personality, he moved to San Francisco with a new brand of self-worth. To reflect his latest superior outlook, he built the Model 51, a liquid suit of adaptive armor based off the cosmic entities known as symbiotes. Dude, I don't even think I knew that. Wow, okay. I knew it was like more of a, I knew the suit was definitely different. Like, obviously he's not tech, so I knew it was something different, but I didn't know it was based off the symbiotes. Liquid suit, that's really cool. Then I like that even more, actually. Okay, I'm a big fan of symbiotes. If I had to pick a cosmic character to get a full overhaul, though, this is my pick. If I could pick like any two champs in the game, probably be this guy right here or Sentry. So yeah, but Superior Man's a good one, an interesting one for sure. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about all this. What would you give Superior Iron Man if you had to give him a cool ability? Right now, all he pretty much has is armor break and regen from the SIG. And it's like, you could literally see his entire abilities list here. How pathetic is that? Oh my god. Like what would you guys want to see this character have? Maybe some, I don't know, if it's kind of like a symbiote, I was thinking maybe some type of debuff shrugging or something. I don't know. They can really get creative with it though. If this, because it's an overhaul and he clearly needs it. Look how much text is in here. I find that so funny. So yeah, man, who knows what they're gonna do. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I'm kind of blanking right now, but yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this breakdown video for the rebalancing of Chee'ilth, Kushala, and our next overhaul update, Superior Iron Man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe for some more content. Peace out.